What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Hall of Nerds podcast. I'm Nate,
I'm Brandon.
And I'm Carson.
and thanks for tuning in and nerding out with us. First episode post MegaCon.
Are
How
y'all
we
having
feeling?
the post MegaCon clarity? All the money you've spent?
Yeah,
That yes,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, MegaCon was a great time. Hope you guys enjoyed all the content we were making, whether it was YouTube videos, TikToks, Instagram posts. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. If anyone was at the con and said what's up, thank you for saying what's up. And I hope you guys had a fantastic weekend, a fantastic con, and safe travels home and all that kind of stuff. But today we got a cool, calm little episode, nothing too crazy. What do y'all want to start? Oh, what was that?
I was thinking comics.
Oh, all right. Well,
All right.
Yeah.
because of MegaCon, we missed 2 weeks ago as well. Did you guys read any books from that week? Did you read Absolute Superman?
I did.
Yes.
Absolutely fantastic.
It was.
I love like Heroes in Crisis style interview panels
Yeah.
like
Dude,
that.
facts.
I don't know.
It was
I
just
just
so
love
I did
cool
too.
seeing, yeah, like how he's already implemented himself across the entire world, helping people and everything.
Mhm.
And but the whole thing with like one day he's good, like he'll like they'll do something and he won't be able to like help himself from saving the world. I loved that concept they were showing and everything. Like his rage will be so much eventually that he won't be able to stop himself from saving the world.
And we know that's never going to happen with him, but like it's crazy that times are so bad in those areas that people are praying for him to basically go crazy
Yeah,
and just start taking over.
because
It's
I
like
mean,
injustice, but like they want it, you
and
know?
and but ultimately it's also but like I think I mean because he especially the way that issue ended, spoiler warning for anyone, but just like the Peacemaker going absolutely ham and just killing
Ham,
all
dude, that was wild.
the innocent civilians and everything. That is that I mean, and with the whole issue building up with the like, yeah, Superman, we want him to it's about to happen.
Okay, who do y'all
He's about
think
to rage, bro.
who do y'all think what was his name? Omega Primus. What was her name? That was her name, right?
Oh yeah. Do you
Omega
think it's
Prime.
or
Yeah.
something like that? Do you think it's another what am I trying to say? Daily Planet member?
I think it's another Superman like reoccurring character from main continuity. I'm just not sure who. I thought maybe Lana since
What
Jimmy
about
was one of them.
I'm curious on do you guys think it like Kara?
What if it's Lois' sister?
That could be
Uh,
interesting.
Or is she
what's
confirmed to be dead? She might be confirmed
But
to be
like,
dead.
if do you think it could be Kara, or do you think like if regardless of any of
Kara
that,
would be
where
crazy.
do you think Kara is going to show up? Do you think
I
I think
I
Connor
think it
will
would
show up
be
eventually.
cool if Kara shows up, but she's older than Clark, like
like she
than Cal.
actually got there on time?
Yeah,
Yeah. Like she's either
that would be
been
cool.
there or well no, because she would already be older because like he lived on Krypton longer. It's like she would already be older
True, but I guess the
anyways.
whole thing is because regardless of when they left, like in main continuity, she was older and they both left at the same time. She just crashed
Let's
on
just
some
say like she
right.
gets there. Yeah, she
Yeah, so
did.
that she
Yeah,
didn't crash this time, and she
right.
just gets there
Yeah,
so that she still is older.
exactly.
I think what if she's like one of the Omega Men, that we saw in like that middle
That's what I was
panel?
saying. I was like, yeah,
And
what if she's I kind of I don't know about that, but
that'd be cool.
I mean, it was a fantastic issue.
It was great.
I
What about
can't.
Absolute Batman?
I mean, we could jump right on into it. I don't know which issue I liked more, but it shit was gas.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
The freaking bat signal made out of burning
one thing
money
of the
was insane.
how did
It was fire.
how he alive? He a human? Did he not just get
Dude,
like chopped with an axe? Like,
he got stabbed, cut, lit on fire, thrown off a building,
yeah,
hit by a car, and still
like
lived.
chopped with his own axe. I mean,
Well, it wasn't really chopped. He kind of like hit him with the like blunt part of it off the building.
yeah, but still,
It was still like yeah.
I
And
mean,
that
but no,
parachute
yeah,
didn't that
he took
parachute
a
didn't break his
beating.
fall.
Not at all.
Yeah.
But no, I
But
mean, awesome issue.
did you guys both read Aquaman?
I
Because
Mm-hmm.
did.
that's my
Yeah.
pick of the week right now for this week at least.
So
It was
far,
good.
I mean, yeah,
I
I haven't read remotely close to everything so far. Transformers or
That's
I
fair.
or
That was
oh, I
it was really good.
Or
But
dude,
dude, that ending for
I don't know.
Aquaman
Aquaman was freaking
wild.
gas.
Dude, when he
Aquaman was
started
wild,
freaking
bro.
bloodbending, bro.
Dude,
Yeah,
this turned into a straight up horror book.
Yeah,
Just the
bro.
whole
And like
every page is just covered in blood.
the
And
fact
they
that
called
he
him.
big spoilers, but the fact that he might be a new god is insane.
Dude,
Insane,
yeah.
bro.
I was talking to Ruben about this. He was like, "What do you think about Jeremy Adams' like run so far? Like the first 2 issues, I was like, it's good." He was like, "And like Arthur becoming a new god." I was like, I don't know what he's doing. Like, I have no idea where
Dude,
he's going with
it's
this. Like, is it going to
wild,
tie
bro.
into Rom V's stuff or?
The cover for the next issue, have y'all seen it where like his eyes are like glowing red with like the Omega eye?
I
Bro.
think. See, I thought he was going to Apocalypse this issue because he's definitely going to like start controlling like the
Oh
fires
yeah,
of
he's gonna go
Apocalypse.
there. He's
Yeah.
gonna
He's
go
the-
there. It's gonna be sick.
I
He's
think
the
what we're gonna
heir.
see is Jeremy Adams making him like bend every cool thing he can possibly make him bend.
They just
Like
if
fire
water
and
is
blood
whatsoever involved, he's
Yeah.
gonna bend that shit.
Yeah.
It's so funny too how literally issue 1 he's just learning how to do it. Now all of a sudden, dude's blood bending.
Yeah,
like
bro.
bro could barely move the water, and now all of a sudden he's just straight blood bending. But hey, that's
Arthur's
Aquaman,
him.
bro. That's what I'm
Dude,
saying.
and
That's Aquaman, bro.
I haven't met or read much Aquaman, but seeing King Orion was sick because like from watching Young Justice, it is just so cool.
That is very true.
I think they should take this opportunity to do something more like lasting with Aquaman. Let Mara be queen, and then let Jackson finally be Aquaman. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't make Jackson king of Atlantis, but like, make him finally like step up and be Aquaman.
I can see that. And then Aquaman's dark side.
Dude, that would be insane.
He's the new dark side this whole time, bro. It's been Arthur. No, I mean that was a very fire issue. And then also another amazing issue by Jeremy Adams was Green Lantern Corps. Dude, I loved it.
It was so fire.
Loved it. Every
great.
single human lantern had their moments, and like,
dude, John's got that dog in him.
Bro, John wheeling the whole freaking book, bro.
Bro got a Tamaranian and a Thanagarian.
Dude,
and once again, bro,
Blackfire was just like, nah, I want you, and that's how it's gonna be.
she was like, you'll make a fine concubine.
John
I think every book I read this week and last week ended amazing because like that ending was also crazy.
Oh yeah, bringing Shayera back.
Do you think?
No, Sinestro.
Dude,
or I guess that wasn't the ending.
That was like the very beginning, yeah.
Dude, Sinestro was sick. He was so sick.
It was wild.
All right, when I saw that, I was like, can we please, like, have you not learned your lesson? Stop making Sinestro a Green Lantern. It goes bad every single time. But then he was kind of awesome. So.
Dude, he was, I know. I was feeling that at first, but then I was like, wait, he was being awesome, bro. And then the whole thing with like John is like, he's like, sometimes I forget why he was referred to as the greatest Green Lantern of all time, and then he does some shit like this.
Yeah.
Like, when he was just like the freaking construct of that god or whatever was just like literally about to hit him, and he was just like, nah, I'm good. He's like, I'm just talking to this girl. And then he's like,
and now we get a new Tamaranian Green Lantern.
Yeah, that's when cool. He was like,
that is
like Lantern Stewart. If there was ever such a like prospect or whatever, he's like, if there's ever someone to recruit, this is the one. Yeah. So I feel just the Green Lantern Corps is just gonna be expanding. We're gonna get a bunch of new lanterns in this book.
I hope so.
One thing I think would be so cool. I don't know who to pick, but I think giving an already established hero a lantern ring, like a Green Lantern ring, would be so sick.
You know,
like seeing that in the Green. I know who I would choose.
Give it to Connor. Give it to Superboy.
Barry Allen.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people you could get. Connor would be cool. Connor would be
cool,
though.
but I think DC got plans for him. They planted the seed with the chain, and I think he's gonna get an insane power upgrade soonish.
I don't know.
Because if dude can even just get his telekinesis if he can get his telekinesis to the point or like to the level of the chain mixed with his Kryptonian abilities and everything like that, that's absolutely ridiculous.
I don't think they'll ever address it again. I think I love DC, but they do have that problem with just like introducing like these new power-ups and these new characters and then just forgetting about them. Like, where have the twins been? The super twins.
That is very fair.
Yeah. They were in like Action Comics for like a second, like in Night Terrors.
I wonder who takes care of them.
Lois does, but
Superwoman.
So exactly. Like, they never show her taking care of them anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Daycare.
Super daycare. New series written by Mark Waid.
I'm really excited about this Green Lantern Corps book. It's just gonna be cool. I mean, it seems like the whole premises of it is gonna be them going out and choosing the next Green Lanterns instead of the ring, and so I think it's gonna be.
That's why, like, I really hope like Hal or John like goes and chooses a hero. Like Barry would be sick considering he has no speed right now. Like, that
Honestly,
would be a cool thing to
this is
do.
what I think would happen. I think if they do offer it to Barry, I think he declines.
That's probably
yeah.
true.
I think he's like,
yeah, he would
I'm
probably be
retired,
happy.
dog. He's like, I'm just chilling.
That's why I think Barry and Iris are gonna have kids soon because he has
I
no
would
powers
be
right
very
now
down
and
for
he's
that.
retired.
Wait, if
Essentially,
Retired.
if a Green Lantern ring were to go to one of the Bat family members, who do you think it should go
Nightwing.
to?
Nightwing.
It
Well,
should go to
I'm
Nightwing,
talking about
but
like a permanent Green Lantern.
yeah, like who I would want it to go
Permanent?
to. 'Cause I wouldn't
Yeah,
want it to go
like
to
we were
Nightwing.
just talking how it would go to them as a. You think Tim?
Tim has no character development in like years, so Tim.
Or Jason, give him a red.
or Jason.
Give him a red ring.
Yeah, red ring. Yeah, red ring.
Yeah.
But Tim has pretty good amount of willpower.
Part of me just wants
Part
of me just wants Black Canary to get the Green Lantern ring so we can just see her like deceased again.
Valid,
Because
honestly.
your Green Lantern Black Canary was insane.
It was wild.
It was very sick.
She like screamed the skin off of Hal Jordan, bro.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
Speaking of Green Lanterns, did y'all read this at all? DC vs. Vampires?
Yeah,
dude. Whenever when he was explaining how Guy Gardner like stayed alive, freaking insane. He used light constructs to recreate his organs and how they function because he was missing half his body because it got ripped in half by Wonder Woman. So he used hard light to recreate his organs and to recreate chemicals in his brain to make him feel like dopamine and serotonin. And so he didn't have to sleep.
Wild.
He didn't have to eat. Yeah. It was like super OP.
That's dope.
It was all Guy Gardner.
I think he's John though. John straight up made his little sister.
Yeah, John dead.
Yeah, true.
And so is Hal. And so is actually I think they're all dead except for Guy. He's the only Green Lantern.
We haven't seen any of the JSA. At least,
true.
I don't think so. So
yeah. No, Wildcat was on Green Arrow's team. His like little.
yeah,
squad.
But we don't know what happened to the JSA other than that. And
I don't think we've seen any else.
Give Wildcat a lantern ring.
We haven't seen the rest of the
That would actually be
like
sick.
any of the space ones, like Kilowog or Sinestro
like,
or anyone.
Wildcat. That would actually be pretty sick.
That would be
good. I was thinking about that. He has a good amount of willpower, but I think a red ring would still choose him.
That's honestly fair.
Let's see what else
we got. That was fantastic. Spider-Boy. Transformers was absolutely gas.
Spider-Boy was fire.
Transformers. Did y'all all read Transformers?
Dude, Transformers was so good, dude.
Spoiler warning for everybody. We got a new Autobot.
A new Autobot?
What
was his name?
First appearance of Shredhead.
Shredhead, yeah.
Shredhead.
Or Shredhead.
No, I said Dreadhead. Not
yeah, I did say Dreadhead.
Nah, but I can't wait for it. And I found out after reading the issue that character was the pitch for the whole series. So the fact that like we're just getting to it, like there's gonna be some sick shit to come. I can already.
That's cool that they're like creating new Transformers too.
Yeah, like apparently the cover for the next issue that has him on it and everything like that was the initial pitch. That cover.
That's fire.
And the fact that he's built off of like cliff jumpers, like last remaining people and stuff like that, it's so sick, bro.
Dude, I'm collecting these covers. There's like 4 of them and they all connect. They're the one in 10, but they're only $7. They don't. I guess Image doesn't mark up their incentives.
I don't even think I have any variants for Transformers. I think I just have only like all.
That was the first one I've gotten. Yeah.
Well, I have a few for issue number 1, like other.
Oh, you're right.
Stuff.
I have a 10th printing.
I never got the David Nakayama one.
I have a few variants for Void Rivals, so.
Ooh,
me too. Yeah, because I picked it up late, so I don't even. I have the A covers for like. I have it for issue 1 because I went back and hunted it, but I don't think I have it for like 2, 3, 4, 5 or something like that.
Yeah, I'm missing like those 2. I have 1, and then I have like
variants or reprints. And stuff. But I don't.
Are y'all reading Batman and Robin?
Yes, but I just haven't read the issue yet.
Yeah, I haven't read it.
Oh, okay. I don't want to spoil anything.
Word.
Did any of y'all read Spider-Boy?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. You don't even read it, right, Brendan?
No, you can say whatever.
Yeah. Let's go. All I'm saying, spoiler warning for anyone watching. that boy is the leader of the Gaping Maw now.
Yeah, that
Spider
was
Boy,
wild.
anyone fuck with Spider Boy, he'd be like, "Yo, where are my boys? Pull up, y'all are cooked."
I am
But they're never
glad
gonna
that
touch on it again. I already know.
they fought more. Like they finished the fight from last issue
I
in
agree.
this.
Yeah. But no, I thought it was super sick. I'm interested to see if they're gonna do anything with it, with the fact that he's the leader of the Gaping Maw now. Like, are they ever
Yeah.
gonna actually touch on that again? I mean, we'll see. I mean, I hope eventually, at least because Daredevil said like, oh well, like come next year, you're gonna have to like defend your like title or whatever. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
so like doing it every
So
year,
yeah, like
that'd be
having to do
sick.
that tournament every year, which I think I'd be down for. That tournament is sick.
Yeah.
But also though the ending with fucking Boy Spider straight up trying to infiltrate his
Dude,
life, bro.
wild,
Dude,
bro.
and he's like he like mutated to go boy mode somehow. Like that's funny. Yeah, Spider Boy got monster mode, he got boy mode.
Yeah, it's wild.
You know, it's sick. And I hope we get to see more of Spider Girl because she's awesome. I love her
Yeah.
powers and everything, and I think we definitely will. I mean, I think she's here to stay. Hulkhead is cool. I like how I didn't realize her powers were different. It's cool how she like charges it up. And that's
She is
probably that
cool.
Spider Girl just took it instantly. The second she took
She's
the
kind
power,
of
she
like
just took the charge.
Hulkling. I don't know if they're related or
Oh
not, but she's pretty
yeah,
similar.
that is true actually. And then I know you haven't read it yet, so I won't say anything. But Bug Wars
Dude, I'm hyped to read it.
I don't know what that is.
Go get it, bro. It was a new number
New
one,
Jason Aaron
Aaron,
book.
Oh,
and
I'm on the way.
it's
That's all you gotta say.
basically non-spoiler. It's like this guy, if you think about like this guy, his backyard, like anyone's backyard, it's just like there's a whole ecosystem back there, obviously, like the ant hills, freaking all these bugs do it. There's the spiders are over here, the ants are over here. So it's like it's like a whole land. And think like Spiderwick Chronicles meets
Oh, it's like Ant Bully.
And yeah, I was gonna say like he joins the ants and like the world and everything and like fights.
Yeah, it's Ant Bully.
It's freaking yeah. It's definitely very similar to Ant Bully, very similar to whatever that one movie, The Bug Life or whatever. And
Bug's Life. Yes.
Great movie.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Got Spiderwick Chronicles vibes. The art is fantastic.
Have y'all ever played?
See, look at this. There's like a map of like the backyard and like where.
Oh, that's cool.
Each like
that's sick.
That's
dope.
There's a
game.
First issue,
I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a Ark style like game where you like get shrunk in a backyard and you have to like survive and there's like giant bugs and like
Bug Wars.
You know what I'm talking about?
I haven't heard about it.
Dude, yeah, it's like Ark, except instead of dinosaurs, you get shrunk into a backyard and you're surviving against like giant bugs, and you know you're like, I don't remember what it's called though. I don't know.
It sounds lit. I gotta go turn my heat off. It's hot as a bitch.
Dude, Batman Dark Patterns. I love the Wounded Man. I think this might be like my favorite new Batman villain in a while.
I haven't been reading it.
Oh, you haven't been reading it? Dude, it's Dan Waters. It's so good.
I got the first issue.
Yeah.
I just never got around to reading it, so I was like, I'm just gonna trade weight.
Dude, do y'all know anything about the Wounded Man?
No, he's new though. He's new to this series.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. No, it's new villain. He's like seeking revenge for like what happened to his wife, but basically he can't feel like any pain. So he just he has like nails and rebars just stuck throughout his body in places where if they move even like an inch, it'll hit a major artery. So Batman can't hit him. Because if Batman hits him, he kills him.
Oh,
that is really cool.
Yeah, so he has to figure out a way to like stop him, and then but also like because his whole mission it's revenge based, but it's like for a good cause in a way. He's taking out bad people.
Book?
Yeah, no, it's an early like.
So he like Kick-Ass meets
early
Mr.
Batman
Freeze,
book. Like Off-World kind of, huh?
Kick-Ass meets Mr. Freeze. And
I guess
make it horror.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's very detective.
No, I've been hearing amazing, like fantastic things, and I'm bummed that I dropped it, but I mean, I only dropped it because I didn't get around to reading the first issue, and the next week that it was coming out, there was like 1,000 books, and I was like, you know what, trade weight.
That's fair.
Got the first issue for the collection purposes, and then if I end up getting the trade and I want to get all the issues, we'll get there when we get there. Last book I read from this week was Moon is Following Us.
I never did.
You're not? Are you reading it?
I'm not. I was like, I didn't even know about it until it was like 4 issues in.
This guy.
So fire, dude.
And I was like, trade weight.
So
Valid.
good, dude. It's
but
probably
like, Daniel
gonna
Warren
read
Johnson,
a lot better
bro.
in a trade.
Daniel Warren Johnson is the GOAT. No, this issue was fantastic, man. Great start to the next arc. The nightmares are super sick. The freaking dude got a spider dude with a lightsaber.
Did y'all
Savage.
did y'all see that comment? I don't remember which video it was. One of your vlogs. He was like, they're like, can y'all stop doing the thing every few seconds or something like that? And they were like, love the videos, but it's getting kind of annoying. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, that was funny as hell.
we would like to formally
Sorry about
apologize
that.
and say sorry.
Sorry about that. But yeah, Nabuda's following us. Let's go. That's how I feel.
Let's go.
Fuck
Oh, wait,
Tash. Fuck Tash.
the moon,
R.I.P.
wait, did you
Brio.
say the moon is haunting us?
Isn't it 12 issues?
Yeah. 10.
10.
Dang.
Yeah, but all I gotta say is fuck Tash. R.I.P. Brio.
Yeah,
Facts.
I hate Tash.
Let's
And
just say,
Chad.
bro,
Shout out Noah.
Brio. I'm not even gonna say. I'm not even gonna say if you read it eventually.
Okay.
But he to go.
Here you
And
go.
then other books I read from last week. We already talked about Absolute Superman. Other than that, I only read Ultimates and Rockefellers so far.
Ultimates.
Ultimates
was
was
fire.
amazing.
Ultimate
bro.
Luke Cage is
Best-
Dennis
best
Camp is just
issue
like,
since
what the
issue
fuck?
4, in my opinion.
Wait,
Writing
this is
wise.
this
This
is
dude
9,
is
right?
just on zone. Dennis Camp
Dude,
on some
nice.
bullshit, bro. This dude is cooking every singular
Yeah,
issue.
dude.
Dude, the way I feel is it's the best issue since the last issue, and then
Of
every
course,
issue is
every
the
time.
best issue since
It's
the
just
issue
like-
before.
Everything about it,
the-
man, like it's so well written. The art is fantastic. Obviously, the story is so cool. Luke Cage is so
And the
cool.
world building,
But like the way
the world building,
the
is
way
so
it's
cool.
illustrated, the 9 panels, and then not only is he breaking out of jail, he's breaking out of the 9 panels, and then like,
Bro,
amazing.
yeah, and
issue,
when
dude.
Iron Fist showed up, that shit was so tight,
Bro,
dude.
that
The
was
way they
dope.
like
He's like,
dapped
"What
each
up?
other
I'm
up
Danny
in prison,
Rand."
bro.
Yeah,
Oh, that
exactly,
shit
bro.
was
It's like,
so
what up?
tight, dude.
We definitely need more of him, bro.
Oh yeah, no.
Here's my
like,
thing, though. I mean, he
ASAP.
obviously he had the tattoo, but do you think he is Iron Fist?
Probably not yet.
Well, no, because
Especially like given the
Hulk is.
make and yeah, true. Do you think he like ever was, or like do
I don't
feel
know.
like do like to the whole universe
If
thing,
he
like the
was,
Maker
Hulk
taking
had to
people.
beat his ass to take the Iron
I don't think he
Fist.
was, but I
Yeah,
think he
bro.
could be. Like I think they could set him up to
Oh,
be
just straight
Iron Fist.
beat his. Well, because yeah, he's got like a freaking green dragon tattoo on his arm.
But he would have to beat the Hulk to get the fist of the dragon.
How the fuck
Like,
do you
there's
go do that,
no
bro?
way, bro.
Without the fist of the dragon, yeah.
Dude, I
Yeah,
mean,
Talk about
Dennis
Hulk
Camp
with
was
hands, bro.
Dennis Camp was talking about how they're doing like one shots for certain characters. So like we could totally see them do like an Iron Fist one shot.
I mean,
or a
all
Luke
I'm
Cage
saying
one
is we
shot
just
or-
got introduced to Danny Rand. Wait, I don't think I'm supposed to say this, so never mind. But you know who else is going to get introduced when we talk to Diddy's camp, and so we need that fight to happen.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Wait.
talking about?
I know what
Who?
you're talking about.
I remember him saying so that I
There's
just
an-
don't remember.
I don't want to. It's not the. It's a singular person, not a team. I just don't want to say because he told us not to. So I don't
Oh
wanna...
yes, the
Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
shot of the yeah.
No, not
Oh.
the person on the team either. Think Danny Rand and what he does and everything, and it's like a similar-esque character in the same realm.
Yes, okay, I remember exactly what
I'm gonna
you're
need that
talking about.
fight. I'm sorry,
Yes.
everyone. I
I
apologize.
remember.
I know everyone watching is like, what the fuck? Just say who it is. But you might understand via all these cues. I'm just not gonna say his name. Let's just say, look at me. You might understand. All right.
Look at me, you might understand. We can't give it away.
Fantastic issue. Dennis Camp is goated. I cannot
to
wait
email
for
him.
It is. I
We
wish
need to
I
get him-
got to
get
meet
him
him
on the
dude. I
podcast.
sold the bag on
I
that one.
cannot wait for freaking Martian Manhunter. Absolutely Martian Manhunter.
Dude, yeah.
It's gonna be absolutely fantastic.
I'm excited for Assorted Crisis, his Image book.
That does look very cool too. I'm just gonna read everything by him now. Not only
Yeah,
I
is
think
he
that might
is,
be
do
the
I,
move.
like is his
That's
work just
what I'm,
fantastic, but he's just such a cool guy after beating him.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to support him.
A lot of the creators we met at MegaCon really like it. I'm gonna follow their work forever. Like Jeremy Adams, anything he writes, I'm picking
Fan
up.
forever,
honestly.
exactly.
No.
Or more like friend forever.
Hey.
Friend of the pod. No. But then yeah, last book I read from the previous weeks is The Rockefellers, and let me just say,
really good.
let's freaking go. So sick. I just can't wait
It
for
was.
I can't wait to see if and when Hornsby and Halo intertwines with them. But it's a great it's just a super cool fun
I think
book.
it will the same
It'll
way
be a
the
while, though.
Junkyard Joe and Geiger intertwined eventually.
Yeah, no, it'll be a little bit, but just the fact that they're the same universe is crazy to me.
I hope they make another book set in Rook's universe. Honestly,
I
like
do and I
build on
don't.
that character.
Like, unless it was
No,
just like
same
a
team,
straight up,
same,
yeah, I was like,
same.
unless
Like
it's just a straight up
Jeff
Rook
Johns.
Exodus spinoff. Like,
Exactly.
I
That's
don't
what I'm saying.
necessarily want like how Redcoat and Geiger are completely different books about completely different characters and completely different times, but they are in the same universe and will eventually mesh. I don't really want that because I don't
I
want.
think we're about to meet Redcoat. I haven't read the newest shit Geiger yet, but
Me neither. I haven't
I
read
think we're
Geiger
getting
11
close to
or
seeing
Redcoat
Redcoat
9.
in Geiger. I think we're
I
getting
hope so.
really
Because
close.
we saw him in issue 9 or 10 or whatever. It was like at the
it was
end. It was
because a
just like
GI robot saw him, or not
GI
not GI
Robot.
robot,
Yeah, no.
Junkyard Joe, bro.
But I still haven't
Junkyard
read
Joe.
the issue 9 of Redcoat either.
No, this was in.
No, I
Geiger.
know. I'm just saying I haven't read
Oh,
Geiger
yeah.
11 and I haven't read Redcoat 9.
Yeah, I haven't read either one.
But I'm gonna read them ASAP.
Look, I know you dropped it, Stu, but you have to read John Ridley's Action Comics. It's only 2 issues in, and it's such like a.
Well,
it's
I
like
just didn't pick it up. I didn't drop.
It's like it's cool because yes, there's like action, but it's more like story based. Like it's not as action based, and it's basically Major Disaster is on the straight and narrow. He's doing good, and then he out of nowhere he like commits a crime and accidentally like kills someone in the process, and then he like surrenders. He like admits that he did it. He goes to jail. But Superman's basically chasing this story as Superman and Clark Kent as he's trying to figure out like what made him do it. He as a like it's this like feeling of hope, like there's no way he could do this on his own. He was doing good. Why would he resort to doing such a thing? So he's trying to, figure out why that would happen. And it's just a really cool, like, introspective look at like Superman and his like faith in others and stuff like that. And we don't know if it's just going to be like, oh, he just did it, or if it was like he was under the influence of something. I don't know how it's going to end, but he's kind of going around and talking to these other like villains that have went like straight and
It's only
trying to
one more
figure out
issue,
like
though,
what
isn't it?
made him break. Yeah.
Isn't it only one more issue?
I think
Or
it's 4.
two more? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
2 more issues. Yeah, it's
That's
only
my
2
thing.
issues
Like,
in.
I don't like how
Sounds
Action Comics has been doing
fire,
this whole like
but
superstar stories where like they just switch the creative team
yeah.
every 4 issues. It just feels like
Well, I think
I
they're
can't be picking them up.
I think they're doing Gail Simone for like she's taking over indefinitely, right after.
I'm not sure. If that's the case, maybe I'll check out.
I don't know.
I'll check out her first issue. If I like it, I'll continue. But the way I look at it is, I can't be picking up Action Comics and Detective Comics. I'm a Batman and Superman guy. Like, and it's not anything to do with like it's really just like I just only want to get one, whichever one I'm liking more.
Are you picking up Detective Comics?
No,
Dude, it's
I am.
Dude,
I bet it is. No,
dropped
I bet it is.
bro.
But
I almost dropped it.
I just
but
dropped it because it wasn't because I wasn't liking it. It's just I'm at the point now. 2025 is the year we're dropping books, man. If I'm not absolutely obsessed with a book and I'm not extremely excited to read that issue on Wednesday, I'm just gonna drop it and pick up a trade if I want to read it later. Just because otherwise,
that for a lot.
especially because of all my indie pickups and everything like that, I can't be picking up 20 plus books a week. That's just ridiculous.
I dropped JSA.
I
I
did
sadly dropped Birds of Prey.
I didn't drop that,
hesitant
but
on that, but
I haven't read the recent issue.
See, I pick them all up because I got to stay up to date with everything.
See, I feel that, but I can put things together
Yeah.
pretty easily.
Yeah,
or
that's
just
fair.
like someone could tell me what happened in a book, or I can look something up. I can't be spending hella money on books that I'm not excited about just
My pull list,
strictly for context.
I have a pool March 26th. It's like $250.
March
dude.
26th
hold
is a
on.
bad week.
Let me see what's going on here. Hold on.
There's a lot of books that come out that
March
week.
26th is tough, dude. I don't even
There's
have any
another
variants.
week
I
in
literally just
April,
have
too.
one cover for every series, and somehow it's still $250.
Oh, I have variants. I have variants that week.
Mine's not looking too
that's
bad,
like
but I
Hush,
probably haven't
or-
looked at everything
No,
yet.
that's not Hush.
Oh,
Never mind.
Yeah, it
hell
is.
nah,
It's
we
Batman
getting that.
158.
Oh yeah,
think-
so I have
hell
2
nah.
covers for that. I have a DNA for Superman that week.
Yeah,
I
the
have,
the Superwoman one.
yeah,
There's a Flash DNA too.
yeah.
You
And there's
already
a-
know.
Yeah.
I think that's the
Ain't no
Green
one
Lantern Dark DNA too.
Yep.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of
It is,
course.
bro.
Oh, Grommets is finally ending on that.
Yeah.
Dude, that shit took an insane break.
Dude, what is going on with Falling in Love on the Path to Hell? It was releasing once a month, and then after November, it's been on a 4-month wait.
Yeah, I have no freaking idea. Bro,
Did
I
you
got the
drop
trade.
it?
this Harley Quinn. No. This Harley
Oh.
Quinn DNA is fire.
Is gas. When they're picking
Yeah.
the character. Yeah. The Harley Quinn series isn't bad. It's kind of just okay.
I ain't read a single thing. The
Yeah,
only Harley
it's
Quinn books I got are DNAs.
ah. Honestly, I don't think they'll ever exceed New 52 Harley Quinn by Amanda Connor. I think that's probably the best. Stephanie Phillips's was pretty good too, but if you can get past Riley Rosmo, or but
Riley
y'all,
Rosmo is fire. You don't know
he's
what you're
on The
talking
Moon Is
about.
Following Us, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm personally not a huge fan, but like, teach their own.
It's just I feel like I mean I personally, this is how I feel too. I feel like a lot, and I feel like a lot of people agree. Certain artists just don't really work on big two titles. Big two, because big
True.
two characters have set character designs. They have set
Yeah.
like looks and like ways they're supposed to look and
Yeah.
everything like that.
Or they do, and they just don't work
where-
on certain characters. Yeah, like
Exactly. So then when a super abstract artist comes in and takes these well-known big two characters and like kind of makes them abstract, it's so different from what we're used to in the years and years and years of art we've seen of these characters, where in something but then all of a sudden that artist, and so people wouldn't like Riley Rosmo, the second they go over to an indie title and they're creating these characters on their own and it works with their style, people love it. It just happened with Riley Rosmo.
I mean, I like
I never
his
heard
art
anyone
on,
say I like Riley Rosmo. The second this book came out, everyone's like, I love Riley Rosmo. And that's just, it's the same way with a bunch of like most abstract artists. It's why I feel
True.
like a lot of people don't love Ultimate X-Men, because Peach Momoko's art,
Peach
yes,
Momoko.
while it is like beautiful, it's not Marvel.
I was one of those people for a while.
Yeah,
And that's
art
it,
grew on
it
me
definitely
as
has
I read
grown
it.
on
valid.
me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
totally,
it
I
grew on me
understand.
as I read it.
Riley Rosmo's art on Wesley Dodds Sandman is pretty good.
See, because that's more of an abstract book too,
Yeah.
though. Yeah, like trippy
She was
stuff.
the artist on that book.
Riley Rosmo?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was.
I
dude,
never read
that
book.
art was fire. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Wait,
It's not bad. It just depends on the
whose
character.
run?
Wesley Dodds Sandman. It was like part of like
It was
the
2023,
the recent
I
one
think.
that like just
Yeah.
with like the whole
Yeah.
new Golden Age thing.
Like,
Okay, I
yeah,
did
with
read
Jay
that. That was
Garrick
fine.
and-
For some reason, I thought you were talking about like an older one. I didn't know who was
No,
on that.
that art was fire.
Alan Scott was pretty good too, but I think my favorite was Jay Garrick. That run was so good. Jeremy Adams and
I did really like the Jay Garrick one. Alan might still be my
Yeah.
favorite.
I
But
think
Alan's
Alan's
good.
my favorite. Alan was really good.
Red
but
Lantern was
Jay-
just freaking sick.
Jace was cool because of Judy, and like
I
I wish
agree.
they would show Judy
And I
more.
just
Like
love
she's a
Flash
Justice
stuff.
League member. Like I don't know why they don't show her more.
True. No, that
Give her a
final
lantern
issue of
ring.
Jay Garrick Flash when he like fought the shark and like tunneled up into the base. I was like, this is
Yeah,
hard.
it's
Oh.
crazy.
He was like,
Speaking
hey,
of
your shark's
sharks,
gonna need a new dentist.
The shark shit in this.
dude, I
though,
I wish I got issue 1 signed by Jeremy. That would have
Yeah.
been cool.
Brandon, you speaking of sharks, bro, since you're not reading this, dude, they're in like a dream world, so shit doesn't really like work the same way as it does in real life. And so
Yeah.
basically her daughter is scared of sharks, so there's a shark like in the dream world because it's like a nightmare, and her
Yeah.
daughter believes that sharks can't die. So in this world they can't. And so she literally stabs it like a shark with a freaking spear, cuts it in half, so it's just the head, and uses that as like a weapon. And she's like swinging the shark head around, and the shark's like biting people. It's like,
Oh dang, that's
it's
actually
sick,
insane.
bro. It's sick. It was crazy. I was not expecting that.
All right. Trade weight. Trade
Yep.
weight.
Dude, it's really good.
Yep,
Heck
it's
yeah.
fantastic.
Daniel Warren don't miss.
I read
Yeah,
the
that
final
ever-
issue of Scotty Young's I Hate Fairyland.
Bro,
It finally
I
concluded.
really want to
yeah,
read
I'm
that.
getting that shit. In
Well, I thought
trades.
it concluded, and then it said to be continued again. So I was like, okay, bet.
Damn, another
Yeah.
volume to come.
Well, no,
I mean,
there's two different series. Like there's the one from
Oh
2017,
yeah.
Yeah,
and then it ends after I think 4 volumes, and then there's one from 2021 that ends that this just concluded. And I thought it was going to be like the whole finale, but then it said to be continued. So I guess we're
and
getting a
he'll
third
probably
series.
bring it back for a third time. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
I'm
really
down
good
with
though.
that.
Yeah, it's
I've
fun.
been really getting into Scotty Young recently. Like with what was that one book called? Ain't No Grave. Really like that. And then Middle West I just read.
Midwest.
And
I
absolutely
want to pick
love
up
that.
Twig.
And so-
Someone recommended
Yeah,
Twig. to
Twig
me.
is on my list, and I Hate Fairyland is on my list
Yeah.
as far as him too. There's a couple other books too. I just can't remember that. But I've been really
check
liking
out-
his work.
I found the first compendium on Amazon for like $20. Like it was used, but it looked brand new, and it was $20, and I got like the full first compendium of the first series.
Of Fairyland?
I Hate Fairyland, yeah.
Bet. I know there's a lot of like, or at my comic book, one of my comic book stores, I know they have like all the freaking trades and shit. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to tap in very soon. Next up on my trade list, though, I don't know, I have a lot of trades to read that I've been getting recently. And but I have too many singles to catch up on and stuff.
Dude, yeah, I have a lot of
But once I
trades to read.
catch up on my trades or on
Dude,
my
y'all have a
singles,
lot of trades to read.
I have a lot of Marvel trades to read.
Yeah.
I
finally
know what I'm
finished.
gonna read next.
I finally finished the Young Animal imprint, and I just started Stormwatch from New 52, and I'm doing like a Midnight or Apollo reading order, so I
That's
can learn more
fire.
about them, especially with the Authority movie eventually coming out, which we have no news for. Yeah,
Very
I want
true.
to kind of be familiar with those
Yeah,
characters,
the
the
last
engineer
news
and
on
stuff.
that is it might be animated. That's the last
Oh,
thing
they
I ever
changed
heard
it to
on
that?
that. It was like
Honestly,
2 months ago.
That
And
might
they
be the
said it might
move,
be.
low key.
I think it should be animated.
Yeah.
Saves you
Good.
money introducing characters. You can cast like A-list characters and still try and make your money by like doing it in an anime style of fighting. There's a lot of ways you can do that.
I do it like Creature Commandos. Do a movie.
I do think and hope. Okay, or I don't think. I hope the DCU, like with them doing animated movies and TV shows, that not every animation style is the same.
I agree.
Like I really
Like,
hope the Creature Commandos animation isn't the whole animation because it's just going to get repetitive.
It gets overplayed, and yeah, that was a
Like-
huge problem with the Tomorrowverse. Like, not only was the animation not great, it was too generic that it got old really fast.
Like the Blue Beetle series that's already announced that's animated, that should be like more anime in my opinion.
I agree,
His
yeah.
fights would be so fucking dope as anime fights.
Honestly, do like
100%.
the Young Justice animation. I think that would be pretty cool.
That would be cool too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you need to make it a little bit more fast paced because Young Justice animation is kind of like Invincible.
True.
And a lot of people hate Invincible. I don't, but a lot of people do.
I mean, Invincible
think, like,
is
what's a
absolutely
good-
fantastic, but for being real, the animation is pretty middle tier.
Yeah, it's middle. Yeah,
they
it's
showed
incredible
what they could
whatsoever.
do. In
Yeah,
the
like in
last
certain
episode.
fight scenes it's like really cool, but overall as a whole, if it wasn't for the story being absolutely stellar,
They're saving the budget, bro. Trust. They're saving the budget for one thing to come.
Yeah, the Invincible
no,
War.
that's totally fine.
Well, but something
and the
else, too.
Viltrumite War probably too.
Yeah.
that
That's
was
totally
You gotta
fine.
say
It's
that. You
just-
gotta say that. Money.
Each season, in my opinion, has taken a little bit of a step
They
down.
also have
They're
like
putting
a,
all their budget into Conquest.
and casting,
fair, but
dude.
you don't
like
wanna
they
lose
have an
people before that.
A-list cast of like anyone and everyone in that show is pretty much an A-list actor.
True. Even like the random characters
is
that get in
very
for
true, yeah.
for one.
If
like,
at the very
episode.
least B-list actor.
Like
So,
Sholo
like-
came in and played Fight Master and
Aaron
Punch.
Paul is
Punch
going to be
Kicker.
in the show
Yeah.
too. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even really talk about Invincible. We don't have much time left for the episode, but for anyone wondering, yeah, that shit is gas.
It was
It
If you haven't watched
was
the new
indeed
season
gas.
yet, yeah, that shit is gas. Episode 1, pretty fire.
Episode 2?
Ever since it's just been like, wait, what the fuck going on? This peakness.
2 is the best
Episode
one
2
in a long
I
is
time.
agree.
The
I agree.
third best episode in the whole show, in my opinion.
Episode 2 is fantastic.
What
So-
do you got? The finale of season 1. I'm guessing is up there.
Finale, number 1, and then number 2. Number 2 is probably the episode where like Rex and Kate and all them like die or like get like seriously injured.
where
That
There's
episode
like the
was
lizard
shot.
fools.
like it just took
Yeah.
it just took like a complete twist and like boom.
I love that I read the book so long ago that all the stuff is new to me again. Like obviously I remember like the big events, but like the little stuff I don't like remember at all. So I'm like, sweet, this is all like fresh. And then I can go back and reread the book.
There's episodes that are going to be better than the season 1 finale. Hopefully, I mean, there's episodes that could be.
I mean, with what's gonna happen with you know who, and yeah.
Dude, it's just stupid. They put the episode 8 description on Amazon. I don't know if they took it off or not, but they put it on there, and it got like all over the internet.
Dude,
So, like-
okay, wait. My only thing is Battle Beast. Like, why was he struggling with the Viltrumite? Because you remember the big fight at the end.
Because that doesn't happen. Like, this is early on Battle Beast. Like, Mark's only been invincible for like a year or
Oh.
two. Like,
I
two
guess, yeah.
2 years, I think. because he's only 19. I think he got his powers at 17.
Yeah,
I
because he was
think.
still in high school.
I'm pretty sure he did.
Sounds about
So, like,
right.
I think every season's
Battle
around a year.
Battle Beast still grow the same way. Alan is OP right now, but bro, that's not even like half of it. Like,
Oh yeah, I remember Alan.
But yeah, dude, Invincible this season better than last season. Not better than season 1 though yet.
I mean,
Yeah, the last season, I think it was. I mean, it was still fantastic, but it definitely could have been better. Bounced around a little bit too much.
I'm ready for my boy Invincible, and my other boy Invincible, and my other boy Invincible.
Should be the rest of the season.
All the
honestly.
Invincibles.
All the Invincibles.
I've seen so many panels of that shit.
What's his name? The Mohawk one. I mean, obviously it's Invincible, but they have like names for every single one of them.
Invincible Punk.
So which one? Well, okay, so there's one.
Invincible.
I mean,
Punk.
obviously
Punk
there's
Invincible.
Sinister Mark, and then there's Cannibal Mark, and then
hell no.
There's like Emperor Mark, isn't there?
Emperor Mark, where he rules the Viltrumites. That shit's wild.
Sus Mark?
Maybe.
Probably.
He
ends up getting with William.
Oh, that was Noah. My fault. That was Noah. My fault.
That makes sense, actually. That checks out.
Speaking of checking out,
pretty much that's gonna have to go ahead and do it. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about before we bounce on out of here?
We're getting a video game.
We're
getting a video game.
Oh yeah, Batman Beyond. Well, it's not confirmed.
It's not confirmed, but
reportedly
put it out there.
The next Arkham game Rocksteady is working on is Batman Beyond.
Would be absolutely
if that happens, bro.
Sick.
My thing is, are they going to continue the plans that they had for the Batman Beyond game that they had before? Remember, because it was going to be like
with Damien.
Yeah.
My thing is like
either way, I don't care. As
my only problem with those
Batman Beyond, I don't care.
My only problem with those concepts was the concept art for the city. Everything else was fine, but the city just looked like Gotham. I need Neo Gotham. I need flying cars going everywhere. I need like, neon buildings, and I need it all.
Keep it in a buck though. I probably wouldn't even play it. I just like cannot play story games.
Bro's an L.
I just do not like story games.
That's fair, but so bro, like if Ink was done right, like in her like Ink form as a villain, I'm copping that shit. Instantly.
I mean, I see. The thing is, that's the thing. I'll probably cop it and then just not even finish it.
I just finish it.
I can't do story games. I get so frustrated with like playing for hours and making no progress because you like can't beat this certain thing. You just keep on going back to a checkpoint. It's like
if I can't figure something out in a story game, I'll look it up.
Yeah, and I don't play. I don't know about y'all. Yeah, I'm not a competitive gamer. I game to relax. That's my gaming time is my relax time. So I play games.
Except if I'm on Marvel Rivals.
See, absolutely not. I'm a competitive gamer. I want to beat a real person, not a computer.
Yeah, I want
to beat someone, and I want to.
When I'm playing Marvel Rivals, I'm trying, but I'm not gonna like, throw my controller over a video game. You know what I'm saying?
I don't rage.
Yeah.
I don't rage at all. I'm always like, chill, but I want to.
Story games. I play on the easiest difficulty because I'm just playing to enjoy.
Story games are fun.
Yeah. Like that's what I do, especially one-player games.
Like easiest.
I'd rather just like watch a movie.
Who am I trying to impress? Like it's a one-player game.
Yourself.
I just want to be Batman and beat the crap out of people. I don't need it to be difficult because it's not difficult for Batman.
That's valid.
Yeah. Valid. You see what I'm saying?
That is
so. Hopefully they have like the fight combos that they do in Arkham Knight, where you just start beating the crap out of like 20 people in one like immediate vicinity,
taking them 30 feet into the air.
That was my favorite part about Assassin's Creed Black Flag is you could fight an army and just hit circle square.
Like, that's my thing, bro.
Over and over.
Like Assassin's Creed, that's something. The only thing I've ever done on Assassin's Creed is just run around causing mayhem.
That's the best part.
I've never ever done a singular mission. I've never done a singular part of the story. Like none of that.
Sometimes I'll beat the story, but like GTA. Most of the time I just want to jump on and play the game.
I've never played a GTA like campaign. Call of Duty. I've never played a Call of Duty campaign. I've like all the way through. Never.
You just like the simulation, which is fair. That's
I like playing the game. I don't like.
I see what I do is I beat the game over time, but most of the time I just like if I'm really in the mood to be Spider-Man, I'll play Spider-Man.
No, and see,
if I'm in the mood to be Batman.
I wish I liked story games because like I remember the last story game I got was Hogwarts because it looked dope, but that was the first story game I bought probably since I was 10.
Was it good?
I didn't finish it. It was fun as hell. I forgot maybe like halfway into it, and then I was like, all right, I'm freaking over this. Rocket League 10.
Oh no.
Rocket League's goated.
It's the
Oh,
pure. It's
God.
the purest form of competitive gaming.
Sure. You've never seen
Other
Madden,
than
then.
NBA 2K,
Bro, Madden is the most animation.
2016.
2K, any sports game, the most
2016 was not.
animation-based games of all time, bro. All you have to do is press this
2016 was
button and they
something
do
different.
this. Where in Rocket
2016
League, you
was
have to
something different.
control the arm. Rocket League, you got to control the arm. You got to flick the wrist by yourself. You can't just press X and then they do it.
You're built like a wrist.
What's wrong with that?
That'll do it for this episode of the Hall of Nerds podcast. Make sure you tune in next week.
Friends
The
from Philly
Hall of
now.
Nerds, the Hall of Nerds podcast.
Podcast.
The podcast. Hey,
Yeah, what he said.
What he said.
What she said.
What they said over there.
Who said that? Oh, hell no. Well,
The moon.
already then.
The moon is following you.
Well, with that being said, that's going to do it for this week's episode of the Hall of Nerds podcast.
Make sure you tune in next week or 2 weeks from now, or maybe 3. We don't know, for a new episode.
Nerd on.
Nerd out.
Nerd everywhere.
Nerd all the time.
Screenshot Brandon chat.